Right, boys, so today we are here with a tier list. I've not done one of these on the channel before. This is Footballers of the Decade. So, let's see what we get. Right, I'm going to go from top to bottom, so I don't know why I'm pointing, you can't see, can you? So, first to last, I'm not going to skip people, we're just going to go straight through it. And we've got GOAT tier, Elite tier, Good tier, Meh, and Overrated. Now, there's a lot of good players here, so I'm not sure how many mehs are going to be, but I might have to put people in good who you might think might be an elite. So anyway, drop a sub if you like this kind of content and like this video. Drop a comment if you think I got any wrong or you disagree, then let's go from there. So, first up we have got Sergio Aguero. I'm going to put him in elite. There's going to be a lot of elites by the look of this list, so I'm going to have to drop a few off. But Dani Alves is elite, probably the best right back I've ever seen play football, I ain't going to lie. And by probably, he definitely is. So, next up we've got Aubameyang. You see, he is a really good striker, can play wing as well, but he's good compared to the rest of these players on the list. So, oh, is that Barzagli? I think that is Barzagli, isn't it? Barzagli is a very good player, but I wouldn't have him up there with Chiellini, probably Bonucci. So I'm going to stick him in good. Is that the right decision? I don't know. Buffon. I'm going to put Buffon in elite. He's got to be in there, and he's just got to be. It's only fair. Sergio Busquets is the best sitting midfielder I have ever seen. So, I mean, what are you counting as GOAT? GOAT is only probably for Messi and Ronaldo. So, he's got to go in elite as well. This is just going to be absolutely full of elite players. But it is what it is. Come on. Casemiro. I think Casemiro is elite. He's not as good as Busquets, but he's a different kind of CDM. But he's got to go in there. He's 5 Champions League deep. Casillas. If Buffon's in there, Casillas has got to go in there as well. Cavani. Cavani's good. Chiellini is elite. Absolutely elite level centre-back. Absolutely top notch. Except not GOAT. Cristiano Ronaldo is in GOAT. There should be an extra tier because Messi is going in there, just for a disclaimer and a spoiler. But yeah. David Silva. I think he was elite. Yeah, very good. David Villa is also going in there. De Gea, I think, is the best Premier League keeper of all time when he's been on his game. So he's got to go in there. Stevie G. I've got to put him in elite. I've got to. Diego Godin. I think he was an absolutely sensational centre-back. But with the players I've got in elite, I'm going to put him in good. And that might be doing him a bit of a disservice, really. But I've got to do it. I'm going to put Higuain in good as well. I know he's had seasons where he's hit 30+ goals. But if I'm comparing him to the rest, I just don't think he's as good. I'm not going to lie. Same goes for Hummels. I think he was very good for a period of his career, but if I'm comparing him to people like Chiellini, I'm not putting him up there. Iniesta. You see, I'm putting Iniesta in GOAT because I think he's the best. He's the best midfielder I've ever seen. Kante, I'm going to put in elite. Karim Benzema, he's got to go in elite as well. Kevin De Bruyne has got to go into elite. Now, Miroslav Klose. I know he's a top scoring World Cup player ever, but I'm going in good. Strike me down, but I'm going in good for him. Philipp Lahm is 100% in elite. Absolutely. Toni Kroos, also in elite. Frank Lampard is in elite. He is an elite attacking midfielder. Absolutely top notch. Lever is in elite. Leo Messi, what can you say about this man? He is just 100% in GOAT. Get another tier in for him because he deserves to be up there. He should not be in the company of these two. As good as they are. Messi is up, 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 up. But, yeah. Marcelo, elite, absolutely. Same as Dani Alves. I think he's the best left-back in my generation. Absolutely. Marquinhos. I'm going to go good. I don't think there'll be any mares in here. But we'll see. Kylian Mbappe is elite already. He is definitely elite. Absolutely top notch. Modric could have a shout for GOAT tier. Modric, especially now after all he's done in his career, but I'm going to stick him in elite. He is not on Iniesta's level. I've had this argument before. He is not on Iniesta's level. Absolutely not. Neymar. I'm going to put Neymar in GOAT. I'm putting Neymar in GOAT. I think he is one of the most underrated footballers of this generation. A lot of people get it. I think he's the third or fourth best behind Ronaldo and Messi with Suarez. But because he dives, because you don't like watching him, because he's rolling around on the floor, people forget how good he is at football. And he is phenomenal at football. Trust me. Look how we started this season. Absolutely sensational. Currently, arguably, the best player in the world right now. Oblak, I think overrated. I think Oblak is overrated. I think he's very good, but don't forget, when he's playing at Atletico, he has got the most defensive system at top level world football in front of him, and very, very good defenders. And Simeone is probably the best defensive coach in the world, arguably. So I think he's a bit overrated. Doesn't mean he's bad though, let's just throw that out there. So PK, I'm going to go in elite. I think he is very underrated. I think he is brilliant. He started the passing. Well, he started the level of passing that he did, which was phenomenal. Pogba. Overrated or meh? I'm going to go overrated. Because I do think he's very good when he plays for France. And he's very good when he has got a particular type of midfielder next to him. But you can't just shy away from what he did at Man U. He was poor. He was like a 1 in 10 game player. He just wasn't good enough. Robertson. I'm going to go good. I don't think he's elite. He's not as good as Marcelo. He's not as good as the people like Dani Alves. He's not as good as Ashley Coles. He ain't on that list just for a name to throw into the hat. I think he's just good. I think he's a very good player. Tenacious. He's a battler. Decent on the ball. He's got a good cross. But no more than good in the company of these other players. Let's just make that clear. Wayne Rooney is elite. Absolutely. Probably the best English player I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, I'd go with that. I think he is. Sadio Mane is elite. Absolutely brilliant player. Mo Salah is also elite. Them two at Liverpool were just unstoppable at times. You cannot complain. Sergio Ramos. I'm going GOAT. I think he's the best centre-half I've seen in my lifetime, so I'm putting him up there. And it says GOAT here, but it should be greatest of my lifetime, because I can't compare him to people like Beckenbauer and Bobby Moore and stuff like that, who were around 30 years before I was even born. So, Trent, overrated. Let's talk about Trent. Reece James is better than Trent. He has the comfort of playing next to Virgil van Dijk and Matip, who are brilliant centre-halves. He is fantastic at crossing the ball. I think people are stretching it when they say that he's as good as people like De Bruyne at putting the ball in the box but and assisting. He isn't that good. He is brilliant for a right wing back kind of player. But overall, you can't ignore how poor he is at defending. And people say that Trent being poor at defending is a myth. It's not. He is absolutely awful. He is awful. Ter Stegen, I'm going to go good. I mean, he's brilliant, but when you're putting him in the company of Buffon, Casillas, absolutely not. Thiago Silva is elite, one of the very, very best centre-halves I've seen in the last 15 years. Thiago, I'm going to put Thiago in good. I think he was brilliant at Bayern, he's been brilliant at Liverpool, but you're putting him next to people like Modric and Kroos, and he's not up there for me, absolutely not up there. So Varane, elite, you can't complain. All them Champions Leagues, He's an elite defender. He's showing it now at Manchester United this year with Martinez. He is absolutely phenomenal when he's fit and on the pitch. Verratti. I think Verratti is in between. I think he is a very, very, very good player. But I'm going to put him in good. Only because he's just not as good as the Modric's of the world. Virgil van Dijk goes in elite. It's a shame that really he only kicked on in his career at Liverpool when he was like, what, 27, 28. Shame. I feel like we were robbed of some years of Virgil, but you can't complain at the level he's got to in his career. It's elite level. Xabi Alonso. You see, I'd put him Verratti level. I would put Alonso Verratti level. But he was brilliant. But I am putting him in good, because he is not as good as the caliber of players in elite for me. And to finish it off, Xavi goes into elite, and that's you should probably put him at the front there. Let's put him at the front there. So, cheers for watching the video today, boys. If you do like this kind of content, this is my first tier list video. I couldn't do more with footballers, with whatever you want to see. So, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below of who you disagree with. So, until next time, peace.